Hi there guys, I'm back. Now I'm I'm at a bit of a weird angle here. Now it looks like all I've been doing is growing hair, but I've had laryngitis for a month. I'm just getting over it now. I still can't sing properly, although I'm doing gigs. And I'm back to do a video. I'm moving house, and before I kind of pack everything up, I thought I'd just make this video. Now, you saw me do an unboxing of this ages ago. Yes, I've still got my review copy. They're probably getting annoyed with me by now, and they may not be any happier after I finish this review. So what this is, is the, as the title says, but Logitech Harmony 900 remote. They sent me that. They also sent me this, which is the PlayStation 3 adapter. So what do you get? What do you get? Well, the remote looks something like this. Here's the remote, the little charging dooflicky, and power cable tangled up with power cable. Plug it in and charge it. USB cable so you can sync it to your computer. What else do you get? You get this and this and this and this. All this. What these are is IR infrared boosters. So if you've got your units behind cupboards and things like that, you can kind of actually you sit this on the outside of the cabinet, kind of on the floor, and then you have these linked into this, and they sit them inside the cabinet, so you're going to go up the back and in. It's all very complicated. And the PlayStation adapter looks quite similar. It looks like that, and that is Bluetooth. So this remote, I'll just bring up the website. Now this remote retails for Harmony remotes here. It is the 900. Recommended retail price in Australia, $600. Crazy. Basically what the remote does simply is that you can program these buttons here to watch a DVD, watch TV, or play a game. Now, in theory, sounds very good. You press those buttons, they are touch sensitive, and it turns everything on. Basically, my experience with this is don't buy one. Complete waste of money. I always wanted to get one of these. It was like, that's so cool, because, you know, at the moment I have two remotes, which I'll just quickly grab. This is one for the TV behind me. That's PS3 Bluetooth remote. When I'm watching stuff off of the PlayStation or Play TV, which I'm still not sure if you've got that in America, but Play TV, I can use pretty much everything on here. The only thing I can't do is volume, which I can do with that. And obviously if I'm watching TV, I just use that one. So yeah, if I set my volume and I'm happy with my volume, this is the only remote I need to touch. So, you know, it's not a lot of changing back and forth. I don't have stereo units with, you know, all sorts of different stuff. But basically, with this, I can supposedly set it up to watch DVD, press that, it will switch the PlayStation on, it will switch the TV on, it'll switch the TV to the right setting, so it will set it to HDMI. If you press watch TV on the button, it'll just turn the TV on, it won't turn the PlayStation on, and it'll just have it on TV mode. So you basically program all of that on your computer. You have to go through and write down all the serial numbers of all your units that you've got, so your TV, your PlayStation, if you've got other TVs, you can do that. You can only have, you can't have two lots of watch DVD, one for lounge room, one for, you know, bedroom or whatever, and just carry this remote around with you. It doesn't like that. From my experience, I haven't been able to work out a way of kind of having two sets of anything on there, which becomes quite frustrating. The other thing is that in all the tests I ran, I got this to work. I got, yep, it's turning the TV on, it's turning the TV off, it's setting this, it's setting that. Actually, in fact, I never got it to turn the TV off. But turning things on, setting it to the right mode, every time I went to try to shoot a video, it wouldn't work. Back to square one. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Very, very frustrating. And at the end of the day, for $600, I'm sure you get it much cheaper than that. However, I like technology that is simple and doesn't need to be worked on. Now, for the geek out there, you may want it if you've got, you know, a power amplifier, you know, a separate DVD player, you know, and you want to be able to control volume through a home theater system. You know, yeah, you may find something like this useful. I'd go for one of the more basic models rather than this one, because I just found it annoying. It was unresponsive. It kept on saying, has everything worked? And it's like, no, it hasn't worked, and it would go through troubleshooting mode, and it just drove me mad. And with the PlayStation, it never worked properly. This is Bluetooth, so I had to deactivate or kind of authorize this remote to use this, and this remote is brilliant. And to not be able to use this anymore, just to try to use this remote, which was unresponsive, was just unacceptable, because a lot of the buttons on here cannot be compatible with buttons on here. There just aren't matches, or you can't actually program the functionality of this remote into this remote. So at the end of the day, I would say, you know, these remotes are clever that they can communicate with all these devices, but they just don't do it for me on a consistent enough basis. I don't want to sit down and watch TV and be stamping buttons and getting frustrated and then having to go up and find the other remote anyway because the TV didn't switch on properly or it wasn't on the right setting. You know, if this can't turn my PlayStation on, go into Play TV or go into the DVD and log in, you know, it won't even log in. It'll turn your PlayStation on, but your PlayStation will sit there not logged into a user. So what use is that? You know, you've still got to pick up your remote or a controller and actually log in. And it's just like, it just doesn't work. So unfortunately, fail, to be quite honest. Look, if you've had great experience with this, please make a video response. Tell me I'm wrong, tell me I just need to spend more time messing about with it before I'll be happy. Feel free to tell me I'm an idiot, and it's straightforward to use. Obviously I'm using it with a Mac. Whether the software is better or worse with a PC, I don't know. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the camera, I'm kind of sitting here on the floor. Yeah, look, my experience hasn't been good. Let me know your experience is good or bad. Be interested to hear your thoughts. At this stage, I'd say save your money. I may look to, once I've moved house, I might talk to Logitech and get some of the more basic models, the cheaper models, and see if they kind of work any better. I'm a bit skeptical that they will ever work with a PS3, and for me, that's the future of kind of home entertainment, is having everything kind of centered around my PS3. That's not for everybody, but that's the way I'm kind of heading with things. Obviously, we've got Play TV in Australia, and that works brilliantly well. I'm Simon from Tech My Life Video, and excuse me, the throat's going. I'll see you next time. Bye. Here we go. Here's the remote. A closer look. Shiny.